Well, my name is George Hosie. I've been in Aberdeen practically all my life. The one grey area, the one thing I didn't like to admit, was actually born in Blackpool. Right. Just to explain to you this movement here, it's near the Brian? Simon. It's near Simon's camera work. It's we suffering from Parkinson's, it's this involuntary movement. And that's due to just getting a wee bit too much medication, which I took in preparation for this. I didn't know what I was letting myself in for. But I'm quite switched on now and I'm very animated, as you'll see. And by the end of the interview, you maybe hear yourself falling asleep.
So, how do you deal with the Parkinson's? How do you get by with that?
Well, it's very demanding on a person, but I think it's more demanding on those that looks after you. You see, I'm pretty well turned out today, and that's no thanks to me. And that's thanks to Cassie, who's been my partner for many, many years. And she gets a thin end of the wedge all the time. When things go wrong, she gets the blame, and when things go right, I take a credit. I would be lying if I told you, if I knew how it originated. But it's used, the words it's used in Doric are very, very descriptive. I mean, you just to hear the word, and you could practically imagine what it means without ever being told the definition of it. For instance, the word smored. You hear people saying they're smoring with the coal. And out in the country, the roads were smored, they were choked with snow. Now, that's a great word, smored. And then there's a riven. If something's riven out of the countryside, or a boy has achieved something, his business was riven out of the circumstances of the community, means that he achieved his goals by sheer hard work, chiselled every inch of the way, rocked out. Wasn't easy done, but he accomplished it. Riven out. Very descriptive. There's another in here, swack. Somebody's swack. They're agile. A bit like myself. Lifting their feet. Good mover. Swack. That's a great word. No, I mean, none of this is, I reckon how the connotations were evolved. But it's a humorous language, but born out of painful circumstances. And I think that's how we get our humour from. But everything is difficult. It's not a problem to us. We'll laugh at it first and then get on me solving the problem. Moving on with our life. I could see Benahee, Loch Nagar from the bedroom window, because it looks west, northwest. And a good night, which you sometimes get in the sun setting in the west. There's some bonny skies, and I can pick out the Loch Nagar and then look a bit further to the right, pick up Benahee. And my hair tie up in that hill, so I never get up there. I'd like to see the communities getting back to what they were before, when people respected law, respected schooling, for there was general respect. For people didn't about hiding their face with hoods, which a youngster inclined to do today. If it was embarrassed, or are ashamed about what they're about to do or think. There's no explanation can satisfy me why they think about. Why have I got pit bull terriers as pets? When I was a kid, it was a goldfish and a frog. What sort of aspires them to get one of that things? The ugliest little bastards you ever seen in your life. I mean, there's no case for them. That's what I would like to see, a return to civility, to respect law and order. And for those who breach law and order, to be beyond reproach, which we can doesn't exist today. That's basic values. I'd like to be in the company of the goons. Because they come through other rough times as well, that boys. And they portrayed the humour and their approach to the difficulties. Why I would approach things. And I would have loved to meet them and been in their company.